Okay. Is he rich?
I don't know.
That's where my mind goes. She must like him because he has money.
Yeah.
He must be part Asian.
Well, like, yeah. So like, this guy is apparently, I guess, with Ariana Grande.
Her new boyfriend.
Yeah, like look at that
Oh.
picture. You know what I mean? Like, is this
Yeah.
That's, to be fair, like Ariana Grande is not like the most relevant like dating point when it, like, she's not. It's not like this is applicable for everybody, but
it is.
The point is,
it is a good example.
Yeah, I mean, the point is, like, as a man, like, there's so many other things that you can work on that make you attractive. And yeah, that's fine,
dude. A lot of times it's access. It's just being able to get access, and
Totally.
people date within their like group. Like as we know, I think you talked about this too. It's like girls get hit up all the time over social media, but do they really consider them all as like a candidate? Like, unless they actually end up like meeting this person, or like this person has like a legit profile, most of the time they feel like the only candidates are like people they either meet on dating apps or within their social circle.
Yeah.
And people who are like higher up tend to rely more on their social circle than anything else.
Yeah, in Dan Bilzerian's book, he talks about how, like, he says, like, he'll have these big parties where the ratio is so crazy that he goes, all the cooks and all the chefs end up getting laid. And so, you know, these women are not like going to Dan Bilzerian's house to meet a chef.
Yeah.
But because the chef is there and things happen,
they're outnumbered. They're outnumbered.
Yeah, you know, Dan's always talking about the 7-to-1 ratio, right? So it's 7-to-1 ratio, and the night's over, and girls are drinking and having fun, and, like, you know, just things happen. I remember one time there was my roommate was a virgin. His name was Austin, and I invited.
You just put him on blast.
This was like years ago. No, but he lost his virginity. He lost. My girlfriend Nancy came over, and she had a friend from Taiwan who was visiting America, and, you know, me and Nancy, we were all hanging out, and this virgin roommate, this guy's like a World of Warcraft player, and me and Nancy went to the bedroom, and her sister, her friend from Taiwan, who was like really pretty, I guess, like, she just was bored and just started talking to Austin because he's the only one there, and they started kissing, and then he like lost his virginity that night. And this girl was so out of his league. Honestly, I was like, kind of like, I just felt weird about it. I'm like, Jesus, why did this happen? But he was like, dude, this is amazing. I can't believe this happened. It's like, well, why? It's just because he was there and she was there, and it just, the logistics were just there. And a lot of times the game really is just being there, being in the right place at the right time, or creating the right place in the right time, you know? Because a lot of hot girls, like, they're not necessarily always going for the best. They're kind of just going for like where the fun is. And then the guys in the fun just kind of accidentally, whoops, this happens, you know? But
yeah, I'll talk about that one time. This kind of happened to me one time when I was running this Airbnb in Orlando, and this like stupid hot Puerto Rican chick was staying there, and she came over when I was still like cleaning the floors, and I was just wearing like an Under Armour sleeveless shirt and some, you know, stuff, and like I was mopping bleach off the floor. But when she came in, I could just feel like this woman was in heat. So anyways, I get out of the way. I'm like, she's like, do I have your number? I was like, yeah, just text me if you need anything. You know, give me a 5-star review. I wasn't thinking anything. So then she starts sending me these voice messages at night, and she's just like, I love your place. I just jumped on the bed. It makes me feel like a little girl again. And I'm just like, and I'm just like, okay, is she hitting on me? I'm like, and what are the terms of service of the Airbnb?
Yeah.
You know? So I'm like trying to keep it as like, you know, plausible deniability in my text as much as possible.
Yeah.
And so she's like, hey, it's like 10 o'clock at night. She's like, my camera's broken. Can you come over and help me fix it? I was like, okay, sure. So I changed. I took a shower, put on cologne, and I went. And then she was wearing this like floral dress. She was all natural. Like she had like cheerleader legs too, flat stomach. She's wearing this dress. She's not wearing a bra under it. She's like, yeah, my sister and her husband are upstairs in the master bedroom. I was like, okay. She's like, so this is my camera. And then she's like standing like really close to me. And I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna make my move. So I reach for her, and she just starts kissing me, right?
Whoa!
She's completely naked under the dress. And she's like, let's go in the room upstairs. And her sister and her husband are there. So, anyways, we go in the guest room. I start having sex with her, but I'm so nervous because
Yeah.
they're like right there. But I'm also so horny and she's so hot. So, anyways, we finish up, and then she's like, "You gotta come over and see me again tomorrow." And then I don't know, the lights were on in the bedroom after this. I went downstairs, right? And it's so funny. 2 days later, she goes completely cold, right?
Mm.
And I started freaking out. She's like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna leave a 5-star review." But she was ice cold.
Wow.
And when we were having sex, she was like, "I want you to come inside me too." And we didn't use a condom. She was like clearly in heat. She was like, you ever see that movie Species? Remember the movie back in the day when she had to like find the right mate and take his. So that's what it felt like. 2 days later, another car shows up and it's parked there. I'm like, whose car is this? And I just hear it's, and she has a husband. Yeah. And it was some guy in the military, and she completely deceived me and everybody around her. I couldn't even believe this. This traumatized me. But she gave me a 5-star review.
Most importantly.
She's hidden somewhere. My 283 the autists are gonna go find it.
Yeah.